The Vestal Virgins were Roman priestesses who venerated the goddess Vesta, the Roman version of the Greek deity Hestia. Their cult was founded in monarchical Rome. Roman mythology holds that Romulus, Rome's founder, established the Vestal order, but historians claim that King Numa Pompilius was its true founder. The role of the Vestals evolved considerably over the centuries. During the Republic and Empire, they became central figures in Rome's religious practice and public life. Their presence epitomized the city's purity and stability, making them a vital part of Roman identity. The Vestal Virgins carried out crucial religious and social duties in ancient Rome. Their most sacred duty was to keep the eternal fire burning in the Temple of Vesta, as a symbol of Rome's permanence and reliability. They also took part in numerous ceremonies and rituals, often involving offerings and purification acts, which were essential to placate the gods. The Vestals enjoyed a high social status. They were revered and respected, standing for virtue and integrity. Their presence symbolized the core Roman values. Isolated from ordinary family life, these women were seen as daughters of Rome, with a direct link to the welfare of the city and its citizens. For the Vestals, the selection procedure was painstaking and tightly regulated. Girls between the ages of 6 and 10, mostly from patrician families, were chosen based on criteria of health, absence of physical flaws, and their parents' social status. The Pontifex Maximus, the main religious authority in Rome, made the decision. After having been selected, the Vestals underwent strict training which lasted around 10 years. Throughout this period, they learned the complexities of religious rituals and the practices needed to keep the sacred fire burning. The Vestals' education also included reading and writing, unusual for women at the time. This training qualified them not only to perform their religious duties, but also to survive in Roman society with a certain amount of autonomy and respect. The vow of chastity was a key aspect of Vestal's life. Upon being consecrated to the service of Vesta, they committed themselves to remaining virgins for 30 years. This vow was not only a religious deed, but also a symbol of purity and dedication to the city. Violating this vow was regarded as an extremely serious crime, not only as a personal act of impurity, but as a breach of the law against Rome and its gods. Penalties for such an infraction were harsh, often resulting in brutal punishments. The infracting Vestal was buried alive, a fate that expressed the seriousness of the crime in Roman society, where the Vestal's purity and integrity were inextricably linked to the city's fate. The Vestals were granted unique privileges in Roman society, owing to their high status and importance. They were afforded a life of luxury, residing in the Atrium Vestae, a complex of residences in the Roman Forum. They also had legal immunity, not being subject to ordinary laws, and had the power to act as intercessors for prisoners and convicts. The Vestal social status was also outstanding. They were revered and honored for their position, and their opinion was often solicited on important issues. This influence continued even after their service ended, with many maintaining a prestigious position in society. This mixture of privilege and social influence shows how the Vestals were more than just religious servants. They were iconic figures of Roman identity and stability. The waning of the Vestal cult overlapped with significant changes in the Roman Empire's political and religious fabric. As Christianity grew in strength and became the dominant religion in the empire under Constantine and his successors, pagan practices, including the cult of Vesta, were sidelined and eventually banned. Vestals were dealt a final blow towards the late 4th century AD, when Emperor Theodosius I decreed Christianity as the only religion in the empire and abolished all pagan cults. In 394 AD, the Vestal sacred fire was extinguished and the Temple of Vesta shut down, bringing an end to one of the oldest and most revered cults in ancient Rome.